Ladies and gentlemen, let's Gaming Telecom video. Let us further discuss the Xbox One and hardware problems. I'm sure many of you are aware that just like the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One's launch hasn't been completely and utterly perfect. Microsoft have actually issued a statement regarding this, and I'm going to read it out to you in verbatim. The issue is affecting a very small number of Xbox One customers. We're working directly with those affected to get a replacement console sent to them as soon as possible through our advanced exchange program. Rest assured we are taking care of our customers, end quote. So fairly short and sweet, no exact numbers yet, so they haven't given a failure percentage. And indeed, it's not just, average members of the public who are having issues. IGN have also reported that one of the machines in their office has got exactly the same issue. They say that the Xbox One makes a terrible grinding sound, but the disc is unaffected. So in other words, if you've bought a game, you put it in, and your disc makes the grinding sound, it's not destroying the game, which I suppose is a good thing, because it's bad enough if you have to send the Xbox One in to repair, you don't want to also fight to get a replacement disc. But then it just says, sorry, we can't play the disc. Try an Xbox One game, a music CD, or a movie on Blu-ray or DVD. Microsoft have said that rest assured we plan to take care of our customers. Any customers who believe to have any issues with their Xbox One should reach out to us through the Xbox support. Microsoft have also pointed out that it's probably a good idea if you can actually speak to, say, Amazon. They believe that they're going to probably have quicker results than through Microsoft. These are Microsoft's words. Amazon will replace the unit, whereas Microsoft will repair it. Meanwhile, other people are having, of course, issues with crashing and rebooting, and other people are saying that that their headsets are putting out nothing but static. Others have said that they're getting the E100 notification, which is pretty much saying that that's a total hardware failure, may I add. And that leaves you nothing to do. You can literally do nothing other than basically trying to get a replacement or an Xbox One repaired. So there's a slew of issues, including problems with the disk drive, unusual sounds, more spontaneous system shutdowns, missing pixels, blank or frozen screens, or others that can't even get the systems to start up, and other problems besides. Now, I have covered a lot of the solutions to these problems because some of them are fairly benign. Some of them can be cleared up by simply clearing the console's cache. To do that, by the way, you have to hold the Xbox button for 5 seconds. The system will hard shut down. In other words, it will be completely off. You unplug it, leave it for 30 seconds so you can get yourself a coffee or whatever. Plug it back in, switch the system back on, and that fixes a lot of issues, not all. If you want more information with that, you can actually go to the channel and you can search for Xbox One -fixes for currently known problems, such as green screen death. So you could search even for green screen death, and it's also got a link to an article, so it's really easy for you guys just to see what issues there are. There are also problems with networking, a couple of other bits and bobs. It does seem that the Xbox One is a little bit fiddly when it comes to Wi-Fi. Not enough information on this yet. So how many people are affected? Well, sorry, can't tell you. Honestly, have absolutely no idea yet. Microsoft are not revealing the numbers. I have a feeling that they will do soon. Now, what my hope is, and here's the thing: if they reveal the numbers pretty soon, it's usually a good indication that the numbers are low. Like, for example, if it's good news and it's like 1% or so, for example, Sony, as quickly as possible said, you know what, it's a small percentage, and they gave a number. I believe it was like 0.2, and now it's climbed up to just under 1%, which is expected. You expect the percentage to go up a little bit as more people get time to use it. For example, I know someone who has an Xbox One, not very well, might I add, so I can't really ask them to, play games with me or whatever, but I kind of know them from just they work in a store that I go to, and he's basically told me that he's not really had time to play the system much. He's got it, but he just hasn't had time to really use it because he's been working over the weekend since the system's been out, so he's only had like an hour. And of course, that's going to be the case for a lot of people. They're still, trying to get used to the system, getting used to the quirks, getting used to how it works, which is understandable. So I have a feeling that both systems are going to have the issues. Obviously, with the PlayStation 4, we've also got the European launch coming up. Microsoft, of course, have done a worldwide launch where they've sold over 1 million systems. The PlayStation 4, of course, is going to be released Friday, which I believe, unless I'm going crazy, no, it's the 29th in the UK, for example. So we'll have to see just what the percentages are there. Obviously, that had its own issues, so I'm hoping that the numbers are going to be fairly low for Microsoft. I'm hoping that the percentages are going to be within acceptable limits, certainly far better than the Red Ring of Death, which the Xbox One is not suffering with. Microsoft basically put a huge-ass heatsink on the damn thing. Plus, as well, the console has plenty of spacious airflow ability. So the good news is it's not building up heat nowhere near as fast as the Xbox 360. Plus, of course, with the Xbox 360, it had a few other issues in regards to heat as well. Not only did the heat start to buckle the board and start to kind of destroy the solder on it, but there are actually some reports, of course, of it even damaging the disk drive or the games in it, which must have took some damn well high amounts of heat, but there you have it. So anyway, I can't give you the numbers right now because, well, Microsoft aren't revealing them. I'm hoping it's about the same as the PlayStation 4, about 1%, but I guess all we can do is see. Regardless, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Hopefully you're not one of those unlucky souls who have been affected. If you are, please give me a comment on Facebook. That's facebook.com/redgamingtech, and let me know the issue you're having. And if you've spoken to Microsoft support and, what have they said. Anyway, I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye for now.